Hello Capricorn, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the career and finance energy for the sign of Capricorn for the month of October. Now Capricorn, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Capricorn, I am not offering personal readings. I will not be offering personal readings in the foreseeable future. So if someone messages you, that is not me. That is a scammer. They are trying to take your money and they are impersonating me. It looks very similar to my account, but that is not me. So do keep that in mind. I also do daily content on my Instagram. So if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But let's go ahead and get into this reading. If this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Also want to say I'm very grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. All right, so make sure everything is in view here. Do a 5-card spread for these career and finance, and we use 3 cards to clarify as we go along. So, all right, that looks good enough to me. Energy on the bottom, you have the Queen of Cups. So this is potentially someone here in your career and financial situation coming to your aid. This is potentially even somebody that you can rely on, someone you can trust, someone you can talk to about something. You could also maybe need to pump the brakes a little bit and take care of yourself, do something to have some compassion for yourself around something. Could be around a choice that you have to make, Capricorn. I do feel like some of you are sort of racking your brain over a choice that you have to make here in this month as it relates to financial situations or career situations. And I do feel like maybe you're putting some pressure on yourself. So some of you may be dealing with that at this time. Now, taking a look here, you have a really nice reading. Right away in the middle, you have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is one of the most abundant cards in the tarot. This is almost like a total harvest, okay? This is like, as you can see here, a chest of pentacles on the card, indicating that there's something here paying off in this month. This is the overall message. This is the overall energy. And so this is all about abundance. It can mean inheritances, because it can mean money being passed through generations, but it can also mean anything that has a sort of large quantity or large sum associated with it. And then on another level where some people get hung up on the Ten of Pentacles is abundance is really just your ability to receive. So for some of you, it's taking an offer, or for some of you, it's like you have a decision to make here around something in your career and financial situation. And I do feel like one way you can look at that is realizing that you are eventually going to make the right choice in this month is what I see here. Now, towards the beginning of the month or the first week of the month, you have the Ace of Swords. This is clarity of thought, mental clarity, the clouds in the background clearing, resulting in some sort of breakthrough, some sort of mental breakthrough that you may be having here around your career and financial situation. So I definitely like to see that. There's going to be, maybe there's something around communication as well for you. You have the double swords here. Ace of Swords is someone who can communicate well and communicate in a good way. So some of you may be needing to communicate on something for your career and financial situation. Now you also, in this second week or towards the middle of the month, you have the Ten of Swords. There is some sort of ending. The Ten of Swords is a challenging card. It does suggest that something is like done, dead, over with. However, another symbolism here with the clouds in the background, I also want to point out these two cards I think this is interesting how this is working out, because the Ace of Swords sort of starts off, it would be number 1 in the Swords suit, and the Ten of Swords is the full manifestation of the suit of swords. And so for some of you, you're going from point A to point B, or you're going from A to Z, if you will. You're going through the entire suit of swords here, which is all about communication. And so there may be an ending in the middle of the month, but the clouds are clearing and you're getting something new. There's new hope on the horizon. As one thing ends, another begins. Now you here also have, in the third week of the month, you have the Four of Cups. So this is what I was talking about, how some of you have a choice to make, okay? This person is sort of thinking. They're sort of sitting under the tree, meditating or thinking about where to go next or where to go from here. And the thing is, there's this alternative solution above them, right in front of them. And this hand is the hand of the universe, offering you something alternative, offering you a new way or a different way of seeing something. And so there's going to be, at some point in this month, like a aha moment, or there's going to be like a breakthrough in this month with the Ace of Swords, Ten of Swords, and the Four of Cups, where you're going to know exactly what to do, how to handle it, where to go. And that's what I feel like is very strongly here. It could mean that somebody helps you along the way with the Queen of Cups on the bottom, but you're going to know what to do. Now, you also here towards the back half of the month or at the end of the month, you have the Seven of Cups. More choices indicated. Okay, this is a feeling of confusion potentially, because you see all the cups ahead of you, you see the road ahead, and you need to choose one, but you're not sure where to go. You're sort of afraid of failing. You're sort of afraid to choose the wrong cup. But it does suggest that you are spoiled for choice. You have a lot of options available. And so that could also be the part of this reading that I'm picking up on, where you have a choice to make. You have you may need to like take it easy on yourself and like even do something to just like break out of the monotony of the day, like go for a walk, and that might be where the download comes in. So let's see what else we have here to clarify this situation. Okay, wow, you have the Empress. This is total abundance here. This is the most abundant card in the tarot. You can see that they are holding on to the Venus symbol. Venus is love, but it's also the planet of luxury and wealth. And so Ten of Pentacles, Empress, hard to find a bigger combination of abundance in the tarot. So something's going to come through, something's going to hit here in this month. It could be some sort of job opportunity, it could be some sort of offer that you've been hoping to have happen, but there's something coming through here. And there's something being returned to you almost. You have this Queen of Wands as well. This is somebody who is very attractive to a lot of people. They are capable of doing a lot of things, getting a lot of things done. They take bold steps towards whatever direction they take, and for that reason they are attractive in the workplace, because they do things that not only can they juggle a lot of tasks and priorities, but they do it with an element of passion that's hard to find. And on top of that, here you have the Four of Swords as well, which is definitely a card of healing, resting, recuperation, recovery, anything like that going on. And so it's interesting because you have this energy here where you are building something, like with the Queen of Wands, the Empress, and the Ten of Pentacles. You're either building something or you're building on knowledge, or there's something coming in here where you are being called on to pay attention to. Yeah, and it's around some sort of choice. For you, the best way to figure out which way to go, or the best way to handle this choice or this change in direction, is going to be through the rest, through doing something for yourself, through like taking rest or taking time to like step away from the computer, step away from the desk, is going to allow you to come to some sort of breakthrough or conclusion. So let's see what else we have here. Let's start to clarify this even more. Now, if you're enjoying this video so far, please do hit that like button and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow, helps get the word out and spread the message to others. There's also a bell below this video. If you click that bell, you will never miss an update from me. And lastly, Capricorn, I really appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me, and I hope things are going well for you. So let's see what we have here. So wow, you can't beat this. You can't make this up. Okay, so you have the Empress coming in once again. This is the fertility card, but this is the Empress card in this Oracle deck. And you also have it with the sacral chakra, which is your creativity center. And so let's see what else we have here. We have the discontent and boredom with spiritual union. So we have repeating messages coming through here. So discontent and boredom is the Four of Cups card coming in once again, and spiritual union is the Two of Cups. Some of you are With the Queen of Cups message that I was getting in the beginning and the spiritual union, this is about partnerships. The spiritual union card is all about partnerships. And I feel like you're either going to maybe have a conversation with somebody who enlightens you or opens you up to something, or you're just like building a business partnership with somebody here. You're also doing something with your creative center, with the sacral chakra. You're building something or creating something, and this is the maybe situation here where you're sort of you're racking your brain. You're going back and forth. You're sort of in analysis paralysis or something like that. With discontent and boredom coming in once again in that Four of Cups, Seven of Cups, it's like this 4-4-4 energy, 4-4-4 here, is a big sign for you to look up, look to the stars, look towards an alternative solution, try something new, get yourself out of a rut, do something to change something up, and that's how that answer will come in. I wanted to also get this other one, and we get another chakra card. So the heart chakra and the sacral chakra. You know, for some of you, that situation, like, you know, getting yourself out of a rut, or like the healing situation or the taking time situation is going to be meditation. It's going to be aligning chakras. It's going to be aligning heart. It's going to be doing something. I do want to tell you that you can actually physically put your hand on your heart. And there are people like Deepak Chopra and Greg Braden who say that this is like connecting to the quantum field. And so for some of you, what you want to do is spend time listening to your heart. I know it sounds cliche, but you will find some sort of answer there. Let's see what else we have. So we have false person that wanted to pop out. I'm going to actually get a clarification on that right away. High honor. Okay. Message of concern, privileged lady, journey, and distant horizons. Okay. So let's see what we have here. So I'm going to tell you right away to just be careful of a gossiper. I would be careful about what you share with who at this time. During this month at some point, you will know, because the reason being is you have false person, privileged lady. That's a combination of gossip, and you have message of concern. So it's almost like be careful of sharing something that you later regret sharing, is what I feel like saying to you. With the false person, privileged lady, and also with the high honor card, that's coming in as a warning to stick to the things that have led you to leadership or that have allowed you to be successful in whatever it is that you're doing, because the high honor, that type of person will not dip into lower vibration like gossip or anything like that. So I feel like that is sort of like a warning shot to just be careful. But overall, with the Empress twice, the Ten of Pentacles, that's a huge harvest. That's major abundance. You also have this Distant Horizons card, which is good times ahead. And, you know, maybe even taking a short trip, or that, you know, how I've been talking about like meditating or taking a walk or having rest. Some of you, maybe it's taking a short trip with the journey card that's going to open up this epiphany or this breakthrough. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zaneintuitive.com. I will see you in the next one.